All right, all right. The time has finally come. Welcome to my new channel. Been waiting a very long time for this. I'm very excited to launch this channel. It's been years in the coming. I just haven't had the ability to really give it my all. When I like to take on a new project or a mission, new goals, I like to give it my all, and time really hasn't allowed that with working shift work for years. And then even when I got off the shift work, working 5 or 6 days a week from dusk till dawn, doesn't really give you the ability to get out and travel the country like I want to do, like I'm about to do, and bring you guys along with me. So my retirement is finally coming up in 2 weeks. Last day is April 25th, Saturday. Will be my last and final day at work. And then the next chapter shall start. And like I said, I'm more than excited. The plans I have: one, buy a Sprinter van, and I'm going to through hike, and summit every mountain trail, through hike every trail possible, from Mexico to Canada, from the Atlantic to the Pacific. Starting, I'm registered to start my through hike of the Appalachian Trail on, I believe it is May 3rd. So that's a little over 3 weeks away from now. And I'm gonna give this channel my all. Like I said, I give everything that I do 110%. It really isn't worth doing unless you're gonna do it big. So I have some goals that I'm excited to share with all of you. Like I said, I'm gonna give it 24 months to try and knock out everything I can. If I accomplish everything I have, I'm gonna give another 12 months for a total of 36 straight months of hiking, camping, and traveling, with completing the Triple Crown is one of my goals for this year. Once I get off the AT, I'm gonna go to either knock out the Colorado Trail, drive out west, or I just might go a little south. I'm here in New Jersey. I'm on a trail right now called the Mullica River Trail, South Jersey, Wharton State Forest. But following the AT Trail, what I might do, I've been thinking about, is the Mountains to Sea Trail, which is the entire length of the state of North Carolina, from the Appalachian Mountains out to the Nags Head Barrier Islands. And then after that, I'll probably make my way either into the Smokies, knock out all the big Southern Sixes. I'm gonna try and knock out as many Southern Sixes as I can on my way west. And I'd like to actually get done, if possible, which I really don't think it will be for this year, but the Colorado Trail will be after, or that'll be the next through hike after the Mountains to Sea Trail. Other than that, like I said, I got the Sprinter van coming. I'm gonna take you guys with me on everything. So if you're interested in seeing if I succeed at all these goals, which are not easy to say the least, and people think I'm really crazy to have worked all this time, all these years, just to give myself even a harder task for the next 3 years. But that's just the way I am. I'm mission and goal focused and driven. If I don't have a reason to get out of bed every morning, I'll just lay around and be lazy. I'll spiral, which is not good mentally for me. And there's nothing like walking the trail, hiking the trails, hiking through the mountains, summiting mountains, checking out all the views. And it's something I've wanted to do for as long as I can remember, since I was a teenager, especially just the Appalachian Trail. I didn't find out about the CDT or the PCT until about 5 or 6 years ago, but they are going to be accomplished and conquered within my next 24 months. I'm going to do a lot out in Montana besides the Colorado Trail while I'm out there, and able to travel at will with the Sprinter van, which I am getting the off-road package with the lifted and off-road tires. So I'll be able to drive around, especially at Moab and the Grand Canyon while I'm out there. but I want to knock out as many 14s as I can while I'm in Colorado as well. I want to summit as many 14,000 footers that I can, and from there I'm going to work my way up into, like I said, the Grand Canyon area, then the Moab, and then I'm going to work my way up to Wyoming. This is just a plan right now anyway. We all know the old saying, if you want to make God laugh, just tell him your plan. But from Moab, I want to work my way up to Yellowstone, into Montana, up through the Bob Marshall up the glacier, and then from there I'll probably head west along the Canadian border to I'm thinking Mount Rainier to Mount Hood, maybe to Yellowstone, then to Mount Whitney. And then that there alone, depending on not if I go glacier to Denali up in Alaska, that's a whole different set of weeks that we got to see how that plays out. But if I go to Alaska, it'll probably take me a full year to do that loop, along with through hiking. I'm gonna have to bounce around a little bit. Lucky for me, I do have a son that lives out in Colorado. I can leave my van with if I need to, time permitting, if I need to jump on a plane and go start another through hike for a couple months, 5-6 months, do the PCT. There's a lot of great trails out on the West Coast. I know we have the Appalachians and the AT trail on the East Coast. We got the long trail up north. The Northeast corridor's got a lot of stuff I want to see up there. I want to go up to the White Mountains, and everything around that area, Maine, New Hampshire. But out west is where it's at. You got Montana, Idaho, Oregon, Wyoming, and even Colorado, California rather. It's just gorgeous out there. And I think I've watched a couple thousand videos at this point, and it's not as good as being there, but it's a close second. And that's what I want everybody, give everybody else the chance to experience it the way I did, until they're able to accomplish those tasks or feats, getting to hike it themselves. And I'm just so excited. I'm glad it's finally here. I'm truly blessed to be in the situation that I am at my age, to be able to retire and dedicate a couple years to doing what I've wanted to do for a very long time. With that, I'm going to give this channel everything. I'm going to upload every day as much as I possibly can, and not just YouTube. I'm going to go ahead and start a Facebook page. You'll be able to switch over to or see Instagram, TikTok, everything and anything. I'll have affiliate links. We're going to do gear reviews. I have a pretty extensive history and knowledge in survival tactics, rescue, medical, more medical and rescue than anything, due to my previous career in emergency services. So other than that, do some land nav training. Anything you guys want to see, just comment down below, let me know. If it's any kind of medical stuff you want to go over, I could go over anything that you might run into while you're out on the trail. Different ways to take care of people, look for different signs and symptoms so you know basically what you're dealing with. I've updated all my gear, so I'm testing out a lot of gear from all the brands, all the top brands. I'm gonna be testing all those out, and I'd like all your input. Biggest feat for me, biggest, I would say, learning curve for me with this will be the editing part. That is brand new to me. I've never done anything like that before. I have bought a new computer to give myself the best chance I can at a shorter learning curve. And through watching everybody's videos on how to launch a successful channel, I'm using, from what I understand, some of the better apps and editing software between Final Cut Pro, I think it's CapCut, Let me see my phone here. I'm pushing it today. All right, let's see here. Editing. So obviously with the Macs, I got the iMovie Playground, Final Cut Pro, CapCut, using the thumbnail maker for the YouTube videos, app called Edits, and then the TikTok Studio that I've been trying to learn the best I can. So I accept all input, positive or negative. Let me have it, and let me know what you think. Give me any kind of input, pointers on what I could be doing better. If I should have some videos, some captions, graphics. I don't know if I should be cutting in and out of different angles more, different cameras. I do have 2 different types of GoPros. The new iPhone 17 Pro Max with drone on the way. So it's going to be unlimited. I have some crazy goals. I don't know if they're obtainable, but I'm going to give it all, my all. I don't usually fail. Not too often anyway. I give it everything, and if you're interested, if this kind of content interests you, please come along for the ride. And it's not about building a channel for money. Outside of any funds raised for the operating of this channel, all the other proceeds are going to be donated to different organizations that I'll have listed down below. A couple needy families, fallen soldiers from special operations groups, and everything will be listed down below. But I just wanted to give an intro onto this channel, video number 1 of hopefully a couple hundred in the next hopefully 36 months. I'm gonna take you guys with me to go pick up the van, set up the van, which I'm definitely excited for, picking up the brand new Sprinter, and see what we can accomplish with this. You know, hopefully I'm able to really give this thing a fighting chance to become a channel that everybody looks forward to seeing. I'm going to upload, like I said, as much as I can every day at least, between all the social media platforms. And I really want to hear from you guys what you guys want to see. And what I'm going to do is upload my itinerary prior to anywhere I go. This way, if I'm coming to a place by you and you guys want to come out and join me for a night, couple night hike, a day hike, whatever it is, you're more than welcome. There's nothing like hiking alone as far as the mental status goes. It's peaceful out here. Really clear your head, become one with your thoughts. But I'd like to meet everybody. That's another part of this adventure that I'm really looking forward to, is meeting a lot of good people, same and like-minded people that are interested in the same things I am as I cross the country. I am a part of the Garmin group with the Garmin Trails, so I get to do a lot of rucking with them. Those kind of guys that also are same and like-minded people. What else? I did have a little cheat sheet, little note card with some bullet points, but I actually forgot it. So I'm a little unprepared, as you might say. But this is video 1, and just a quick introduction. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how this goes. Between sponsorships, affiliate links, Shopify for any type of gear like t-shirts, anything that we can raise money to help the needy, I'm all about. I am very blessed to be in the situation and position I am at the tender age of my mid-40s that I am in. And if I could share anything with you guys or motivate you guys to get out here, I'm all about it. I look forward to meeting any of you or all of you. If you are other YouTubers, content creators, or TikTokers, whatever may have you, you're interested in doing any kind of collabs as I cross the country, get a hold of me. I'm all about it. Very rarely will you hear anything negative or no from me. What's everybody running as far as footwear goes? I think I've tried them all at this point, but every year it's hit or miss. One year Brooks will be really good, and then they fall off. Ultra will be good. Next year, just not the same. So right now, to start my hiking season, I'm rocking some Ultras right now. Also, I'm gonna have a four-way competition, you could say, between Salomon, Brooks, Hoka, and Ultra. I have between 2 or 3 different models from each manufacturer, and I'm gonna put 500 miles on every single one. Keep logs as I go along, and we'll see who comes out on top. But I want to know what you guys are rocking. Who's your shoe wearer? Who's your shoe distributor that you guys depend on and go to? Your first picks. We're gonna do this with every piece of equipment and go through and gear audit everything. I am really looking forward to the AT. Next video will probably be my gear list for the AT. I have set up. I updated a lot of stuff. My big 3. I got the Hyperlite Outbound 2 for my tent, which is my first trekking pole tent ever. So that ought to be interesting and fun. I've been playing with that for a couple weeks now. Let me see. I am going with the Hyperlite Windrider 70 for my pack with the new Enigma material. That pack is nice. And I got the I went with the Windrider because of the netting pocket. Allow for things to dry easier, especially with all the rain this time of year going through the southern channels of the AT under the in the green tunnel. I hear everybody talking about. My pad is the new Nemo pad that's out. It's not the Tensor. I forget the name of it. I'll link it down below. Wow, I need a drink. What else? Big 3. I think that's it, right? Is that the 3? Boy, I forget. I'm really new to this. I'm sorry, guys. I've actually never really recorded myself. I've played around with the GoPros last couple weeks getting ready for this time. That's 5 miles. 5 miles, 50-pound pack. We're averaging 13-20 miles. 13 minute, 20-second miles. But like I was saying, this is new. Bear with me. Everything will get better, I assure you. Anybody that's done this before, give me any helpful hints, tips, tricks, please feel free, even if they're negative and you hate this video and you hate me and don't have anything positive to say, let me know. I'm all about making it better, getting better, making changes. Oh, my sleep system, that's part of the big 3, right? What am I running for the AT? I think I'm starting off with the Enlighten equipment, 20 degree down. But I also have a 40 degree synthetic with a liner that I might run, depending on the weather. I'm not really sure. That's a toss up right now. What do you guys think? Which one should I run, the synthetic or the down? Anybody that's done the AT or knows anything about the AT, which I've section typed large portions of it, I just never straight through hiked it. But it does get rainy, especially down south. So I'm a little leery with the down. My jacket is another. My puffy, which puffy I'm gonna bring is another question, whether I go down or synthetic, but we could talk about that at another time. I'm gonna have friends on the show a lot. Guys I worked with, basically my brothers, 4 of them. There's some funny guys. We've been planning to do a podcast for years. So everybody wants to get on the phone with us. We talk all day on the phone. while we're at work. Luckily, we have that kind of job that we could do that. But it's how basically the Stern show came off back in the day. You just didn't know what you were going to hear next. Everybody wanted to listen because they just didn't know what he was going to hear next. And that's basically how our phone calls go, our big group calls go. 5 of us on the phone laughing all day. Really made the days go by quick. Those long days go by fast. But other than that, welcome to the channel. I look forward to hopefully 36 months of content. Hopefully I could turn this into something really, really profitable that we could really do a lot of good with, financially helping people in need, organizations in need. And this is what you want to see. This interests you guys. Like I said, I'm picking up drones, different cameras. I'm really going to make this interesting. Hopefully you guys want to see this type of stuff, have fun, and join me on all the adventures I have planned for the next couple years. So I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for tuning in.